Hello you beautiful people, I hope you all are having an amazing, beautiful day, and in this video we're gonna be talking about what in my opinion is Destiny 2's biggest problem in 2020's latest seasons. And I really feel like this needs to change, and it needs to change soon. However, I don't think it's happening for a few months. What I'm talking about is the raids. The last raid we got was the Garden of Salvation. Awesome raid, I loved doing it, still do it from time to time, but that was added months and months ago, with the Shadowkeep expansion pretty much. Since then, no new raids have been added to the game, and I'm pretty sure there will be no new ones in this season, which adds another 2-3 months of us being without any new raid. And as all you people that have been following my channel know, even though I love PvP, raids have been and will be one of my favorite parts of the game. Not only because they are absolutely unique and extremely fun to do, but they also bring meaningful loot and they give you a reason to play, not only for yourself but to help your friends, or maybe do an exotic quest that is tied to the raid over and over just to help others get the new weapon. Not only have we not gotten a new raid for months now, but they have not introduced any kind of heroic modes to the raids for a long time, which was another cool feature and a reason to go back to the raids again with your friends. We have no new weapons added, no new armor or ornaments added, nothing has been done when it comes to the raids, the most unique part of the game. We have so many amazing raids in D2, all left behind. Even new players jumping in can skip 90% of the raids and just grind the way to max light. And the sad part is, they will be missing out on the most amazing experience that Destiny 2 can offer, and that's the raids, such as Leviathan or The Last Wish, Scourge of the Past, and so on. Look at this season for example. Yes, Trials is back and I play a lot of it because I truly enjoy the mode, but I think Trials is gonna be the main part of this season. Yes, we got 2 more bunkers and a new Nightfall difficulty and the Guardian games, which I'm not sure what it's gonna be exactly, but I really don't think it's gonna be anything close to a solid raid. I hope I'm wrong though, I really do, but unfortunately I don't think that's gonna be the case, unless Bungie has something super exciting hidden from us. But even then, a good raid is the pinnacle of the PVE Endgame and nothing can take its place. The fact that this season already kind of feels empty so quick is a bad sign. Think about it. Okay, we got the bunker up and ready. Now many people are already keeping piles of the ore mine bits so they can instantly unlock the next one and they will be done for the next bunker. And yes, I understand that there will always be people that have more time and will be able to go through content really quick, but trust me, as a player who has played many MMOs for years, this is little content for a whole season. Now imagine if every season we would get a new raid, even if it was a small raid, such as the Spire or Eater of Worlds. Not only would we have pinnacle activity added, but that would mean new weapons, armor, and so on. It just makes no sense taking away the most unique part of the game, and for what? Doing daily quests over and over? By the way, I don't think Destiny has gone so long without a new raid. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it definitely feels that way. Now, some might be thinking, didn't everyone want Trials back? And the answer is yes, many including me definitely did want it back, and I'm super happy it is back. But I still think that a studio like Bungie should be able to put out at least a new raid with every season. Put in more story, more cutscenes to hype the players. So many little things can be done to motivate gamers to keep playing. You guys know I love D2, I really do. I have amazing memories with the game, but we need some things to change. So what can help this situation? The first option of course is to add a new raid, even if it's a small raid, with every season. Another option that would make sense in my humble opinion is to make the old raids in some way or another worth doing. I understand that they don't want to make all of them pinnacle drops because people will probably gear up in a day and hit max level, but maybe bring the old raid weapons back with random rolls, such as Alone as a God for example, the Leviathan Sniper, an amazing sniper by the way, Inaugural Address, Pulse Rifle, the Midnight Coup hand cannon, and many other options. There also is an amazing sidearm in the Spire of Stars raid, so many awesome weapons that could have random rolls. Keep them at the same light level as they are dropping right now, but to get them with some awesome rolls and then have the ability to infuse them would be great. This would make all this content somehow viable. And the final option would be to do both of these things together, and this would be the perfect case scenario. New raid combined with some old raids that now are exciting to do once again. In my opinion, nothing beats the feeling of jumping into a new, fresh raid, where you have no idea what's about to happen and you and your fire team are trying to figure out the puzzles, or when you're figuring out how to get to the boss damage phase, you're excited for some new amazing looking loot, such as the ones we had in Vault of Glass or in the King's Fall raid from the Taken Kings expansion. I truly think Destiny is missing all of this the last few months, and you can definitely start to feel it. So let's hope this all changes in the future. In general, I think new and fresh ideas are very needed right now for the future of Destiny. Let's take Gambit for example. It was an awesome addition to the game, and it would be amazing to see more of these kind of activities added to the game. I know there is a lot of small problems in the game, I realize that, but to me guys, missing out on the most unique part of the game is just heartbreaking. If you ask a lot of D1 players their favorite memories in Destiny 1, most of them will be saying Vault of Glass raid, because it was absolutely amazing. That raid was what gave Destiny 1 the unique feeling, and now we have been going for months without a new raid, which is just sad. Not to mention the fact that this is the first season where we don't get ritual weapons. Another reason for Guardians to grind and chase loot is now gone. Should we really be getting trials or any returning kind of activity while we sacrifice other activities that are popular in the community? I don't think so honestly. I feel like a studio like Bungie should be able to make 3 ritual weapons every season. I am no expert in this field, but I feel like it should be possible. All I'm trying to say is there are a lot of things Destiny 2 could do way better than it is right now. But for me personally, the main issue right now is not having a new raid for so long. Raids also bring story with them, interesting characters, amazing looking bosses. There's just too much awesomeness in every raid to be missing out on it for months. Endgame, especially for MMOs, is very important. And in Destiny's case, raids are the ultimate endgame. Day 1 raids are the most exciting thing ever in Destiny 2. Not only do teams race to get worlds first, but in general it creates this feeling of accomplishment if you manage to finish the raid on day 1. For our team for example, it's been super fun. We managed to do some of the raids day 1 and it was a blast. Yes, you can complete it on the next day, but all I'm trying to say is new raids bring a different kind of feel with them. Many people simply like to watch some amazing teams try to finish the raid on day 1 because it's so interesting to see them figure out puzzles and complete encounters. We went into the Last Wish raid blind on PS4 and we got to the final boss pretty quick. We got the final boss down pretty low a few times, but couldn't finish it on day 1 because some people had to leave, but overall the experience was truly awesome. We managed to regroup on the second day and get it done, and yes, it did take me 37 runs to get the 1000 voices, but I had tons of fun every single run. And this is why I feel like raids are essential for Destiny 2. It's simply too much fun. It's an encounter that makes the whole game feel different. It's unique, it's special, it gives out awesome loot, it always looks different, the bosses look amazing. There's just too many reasons I can tell you guys why we should be getting raids every season. I am not hating on D2 or Bungie, it still is my favorite game, but when I launched the channel I promised to be honest with my thoughts, and I'm never gonna change that. This is what I think and how I feel about the game right now. I am super happy with Trials being back. I'm super happy with many of the changes we had for the Crucible, the competitive mode changes for example. The solo queue option is awesome. I thought the Sundial was also a cool addition to the game in the previous season. It gave us the ability to grind for some really cool weapons with some awesome perks. I loved the Saint 14 whole story. It was interesting, entertaining and funny. And there are many other amazing changes that have been made, but I feel like we need raids to happen every season. Without a raid, every season will feel empty. And as I mentioned, it doesn't have to be a King's Fall size raid. Eater of Worlds was a small and quick raid, but it was fun. Yes, it's not easy to make these raids, but a studio with passion should be looking for challenge and should be trying to surprise their fans and players with some awesome content. And I truly hope that they will go back to creating legendary raids such as Vault of Glass. It's probably never gonna feel exactly the same because it was the first raid we ever did in Destiny, but it also set a standard. And that standard is really high. This is just my opinion, of course, and some of you will agree and some of you won't, but at the end of the day, if you're watching this video, you probably love the game and want it to succeed in every way possible. And let's hope that's the direction the game is gonna go in the future. Thank you all for watching the video. Thank you guys for all the amazing support. Make sure to let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments down below. More and more content is coming to the channel, so if you enjoy videos like these or videos where we pierce skulls with some void arrows, you beautiful people, then don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help me out a lot. Thank you once again for all the support. I appreciate every single one of you, and as always, have a crazy beautiful day.